Right, as promised many times before, today's episode is going to be all about the color of our M151A1. For that, we have left the museum for this time and we have come to the place where the magic happens. We are in Genshagen, just south of Berlin, where for all this time our M151A1 has been in the skilled hands of the crew of Fahrzeugtechnik Harald Günther. Without the dedication, this project would have not been possible. As I mentioned many times over, our M151A1 has a special kind of paint pattern. When the US Army Berlin Brigade converted this car into a parade vehicle, they also got rid of the standard US Army paint scheme. The standard olive drab, which was introduced prior to World War II and has been adjusted many times since, also once covered this Ford mud. The last adjustment to the official shade before this car was delivered to the US Army was in 1968, published as Federal Standard FS 595A. The original paint it came out of the factory with was not taken down before the glossy parade scheme was applied. When we first disassembled the car, you could see whoever applied the new paint only covered those parts that were visible when on the road. That is why, for example, the mud's underbelly was still showing off the olive drab. In order to be authentic as possible, we recreated that unique mixture of regular olive drab and glossy parade look, just like we found it. The parade color itself is a much darker green than the regular olive drab. A lot of experimenting was needed in order to hit the right tone to recreate the original parade green. But after some tryouts, we were pretty happy with the result. And once applied and dried out, the parade green, as you can see here in front, was covered with clear coating to create that glossy finish. By the way, we decided against getting the car an all-over fresh and new layer of paint. The reason is simple, it just wasn't necessary. The overall condition of the paint was just too good. That being said, however, there were, of course, bits that needed our attention. As with every car over the years, paint fades away and debris from the road, for example, create little chips. In addition to those common signs of abrasion, there were also those that were man-made. Whoever applied the parade color must have done so with speed rather than with caution. There are quite a number of nibs. In addition, the once foldable front window had not been detached, and the result is that a layer of paint has made the window kind of stuck to the car, to the rest of the car. The result was that the layer of paint blocked the folding mechanism and damaged the seals as well. Over the years, the paint started to crack on those places. So since we did not want to paint the car all over, the guys at the workshop started the complicated work of just repairing these damages. However, I think the result looks really quite alright, as you can see right here in front. And we are only now a few more steps away from really having completely overhauled our M151A1. As you can see here, the car is already sitting outside the garage, so it's already a bit movable. And how we revised and restored the engine and put it back into the car will be the main feature of our next and final video of this series. So make sure to subscribe in order not to miss the grand finale.